this has already been popular. We are offering the 17-inch baking gingerbread lace Santa at a price of $49.98. Now, you're looking at Mrs. Santa as well, Mrs. Claus, as well as the tree that are on the little sideboard. We'll get to all of those, but basically we're focusing first on the Santa. The Santa is available in the classic, so classic frosted gingerbread in terms of color, and you'll have a choice of skin tone, the black Santa or white Santa. And then we also offer pastel, and you'll have a choice of skin tone there, black Santa or white Santa. So move this Mrs.
Yes, I didn't realize we were going to focus
and we
on Santa
do not
first. Here we go.
have a whole lot of these. So just so you know, fewer than 400 in each of the Santas. So please don't wait. Of course, both Santas holding an incredible gingerbread tree.
Of treats that look like we have what, Madeleines or lady fingers around the base, and little cherries maybe here at the base as well, iced beautifully and topped with a star. This gingerbread lace, I think, Betty, I just want to say, Betty, bless you. I think you have answered more questions on our Facebook page over the last year about gingerbread lace than anything. When is it coming? When is it coming? Because you're eager for it. Well, can I just shout it from the rooftops? It's here, and this is all we have for the year. So if you've been wanting it and waiting, and I love that we've taken the original offer, which was Santa and Mrs. Claus, and we've expanded into skin tones, and we've expanded into pastel. So we've taken something you've loved and wanted, and we've just kind of blown it up in the best possible way.
Love the kind of big jolly belly of Santa, which in a way almost looks like a cake plate, right? The way that this is done. And then of course Santa's feet go down into the pedestal of the cake.
They do.
Of the cake plate. And then of course the swirls and the little sugaring that you've done all over to give it some glitter. They're just beautiful. Each one of the Santas will stand at 16 3/4 inches, and they're about 8 or 6.5, I should say, inch in diameter. So if you were putting this on a mantle, it needs to be at least 6, maybe 7 inches in depth for that to fit, because it's a big Santa.
And if you're decorating your kitchen in gingerbread lace, this is that elevated gingerbread look. Perfect on the bottom shelf of your hutch or your baker's rack, or right on your island front and center, where it just sets the tone for your entire holiday decorating.
How many people have bakers in their holiday list? And if someone loves to bake and they love making gingerbread and gingerbread houses, this would be the perfect complement to that. So that is the Santa, and I do want you to know that yes, there is Mrs. Claus available. The trees are available.
She's here.
There's a set of 4 heart ornaments available, which is another little nod to the gingerbread idea. So this entire collection available, but half of the inventory that we brought in the Santa has already sold out. So in classic, which is the classic brown gingerbread color, the black Santa, we have 120 remaining, and the white Santa, we have 150. And then in pastel, black Santa, we have 50, that's it. And then the white Santa, we have 220, and that's it.
Okay. Well, you love these, and I love that you love them because they're resin. We do gingerbread in a variety of mediums. This one in resin allows us to achieve this absolutely exquisite detail. So we painted Santa's jacket, in this case pink, and then went back and hand painted that beautiful white lace detail.
Can we do one thing really quickly? Go over to the console table. And I'm only doing this because I know that you probably noticed it in the beginning of the show. It's not going to be in our show, but the gingerbread lace houses are available, and they're coming up later on tonight.
They're coming up in our 7 o'clock show.
For those of you who are looking to build the entire collection that you see here, those are coming up, and they're exquisite.
And the whole, you can see together,
oh my
it's
gosh.
just, oh my goodness. And the houses, also
the
come in pastel are striking as well.
So they're
Striking.
not in our show, but go to QVC.com because you can find all of Valerie's things tonight. Fewer than 400 total in the Santas. So now let's shift over to Mrs. Claus and give her